Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. Glad to have you guys here. Yeah, so iPhone on deck, literally updating right now to iOS 17.3.1. But that's not what I'm doing this live stream for. I'm actually thankful and happy. BTech Reviews just sent me this box. Can't show you around because it would show our addresses, but I am going to open up here on this live unboxing and show you guys what he sent me. First of all, I just want to say, Mike, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do it, but I'm always grateful, very humble for it. And yeah, I'm still looking forward to linking up when I go to San Antonio next month. So hopefully you can have the time to come out there and just chill with me and hang out. What's up? What's going on, everybody? Hey, what's going on? Glad to have you here. Appreciate you being here. Brian, thanks for coming in. Really appreciate it. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. Try not to pull out my but yeah. Trying to pull out my earbuds or anything like that. TJ, welcome in, man. Appreciate you for being here. All right. Some security there. One side open. All right, let's see what we got inside. Oh, they really taped this thing up good. Holy crap. Holy crap, what the hell? All right, so first thing that he sent me is the TCL 30 XE 5G. I know he wanted me to try this phone out. So he was like, he was gonna send me the TCL. And here it is in hand. So I'm gonna prep it, get it ready for usage. So I'm gonna use it for this coming week. So gotta put the pixels away. But that's not all that he sent me. He sent me a Boost Mobile SIM kit. That'll come in handy. Actually, you know what, Mike? Thank you for this. This is gonna come in handy because my youngest daughter is actually gonna get thrown on Boost Mobile. Since Boost Mobile has a 90-day plan for like $45, it's like I think it's like 5 gigs of data. My daughters don't need a lot of data because they're always on Wi-Fi at home. So at the end of this month, I'm switching my oldest daughter to that plan where I just pay every 3 months. So thank you for the SIM kit because it's gonna come in handy for my youngest daughter, who I'm also gonna put on Boost Mobile and have her on that. I love these things. I'm probably gonna scare my kids tonight and pop this. All right, what do we got here? A hotspot, a MiFi hotspot. Yeah, for sure. This is, he's giving me a lot of cool stuff. So this is gonna come in handy too when I go on my road trip, because I'm actually gonna open up a line on Metro by T-Mobile, and so this should work on there. To at least have some hotspot for my son. He wasn't kidding about sending some extra stuff. And it looks like this is a smartwatch, but like one from a company that I guess sent one out to him to test out, and I guess he's sending it to me for me to try it out. But yeah. Oh wait, I don't think he's ever used it because the screen protector and everything is still on it. So I don't think he's used this at all whatsoever. But hey, I'm eager to try it out. He gave me some stuff to do reviews on. Oh my gosh. What else is in here? Yo, I can actually use this to test if I can get off smartphones and be content. So he sent me the Alcatel Go Flip 4. So a flip phone non-smartphone, I believe. It's got 4G LTE and Wi-Fi calling enabled. This is crazy. Yo, he really, yeah. He said he was sending me a little extra stuff. He did. He threw some stuff in here. So man, oh man, wow, it's been so long since I've used a flip phone, and check that out. A bit of nostalgia here. Oh my god, I'm really gonna want to play with this now and just kind of just test it out. I wonder if my wife is gonna trip out if I throw, if I get this activated and use it. Would she trip out if I just whip this out and just start? Flip phones are so different, man. This is so nostalgic to see this. Like, wow. Got the OK button right there. Call button then. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, shout out to BTech Review. Link into the description to his YouTube channel. You guys definitely need to subscribe to him. And that's all that came in the box. But you know what? That's more than, you know, what I expected, and very appreciative of it, because again, he wanted me to try out the TCL. So I'm probably gonna set that up here in a little while. And then I'm also gonna set up this smartwatch that he sent me. It's so weird. It feels like the watch bands feels like the watch bands from my Masfit, and this has some weight to it. This does not feel cheap at all, even though, I mean, come on now. You gotta check out this box, right? Check out this box. I don't know why I keep holding it up here. I keep thinking my camera's there. It's right here. I mean, the box doesn't say anything to it other than, you know, made in China and whatnot. So yeah, definitely gonna set this watch up and just see what kind of things it can do. Maybe I'll pair this to my iPhone. I mean, I got the Pixel Watch, I got the Amazfit, so yeah. Man, oh man, freaking, is that hotspot unlocked? I'll have to get with Mike on that and see if it's unlocked. Because it doesn't, this box doesn't look like the box that T-Mobile has. It looks a little different, but this still could be like a T-Mobile one, because I already have one of these that's T-Mobile. Hang on, my wife.
Hello.
Hold on.
Oh.
I'm on a live right now.
For the next local representative.
Hang on.
Ooh. Relo's $5.
Hang on, let me unlock the phone. Hang on, everybody. It's my wife.
Oh, I'll talk to you later then.
I got the package from BTech. He sent some pretty cool stuff.
Oh. Relo, $5 Relo.
Oh, yeah?
Well, if you're gonna live stream it, I'll just let you know.
You can jump in on the live and watch and see the stuff that I got.
You're fine, go and box your stuff. That's more important right now.
All right, man. I love you.
Yep, love you, bye.
Bye. Anyways, yeah, so I'll have to get with him on that to find out if this is unlocked. If it is, that's cool. And of course, play around. I'm definitely gonna charge this up and play around with it. The old school one. But yeah, I told him for sure I would give this a shot, the TCL. So I'm definitely gonna set this up. See. Wait. If I'm not mistaken, I saw T-Mobile on it. What did it say? I probably would have to throw this on my Metro account. This TCL device, because I believe it's a Metro version or to that nature. But anyways, I'm gonna try it out. So I guess the iPhone's gonna go in the drawer for a little bit. I would have to make that switch, and unless it's SIM unlocked, I don't know. Let me find out. I know Metro, like after 6 months, it will get SIM unlocked. So let me turn it on here. Keep that just for safety. And let's find out. I'm sure it's got some juice, so I'll find out right now. And I'll check to see if it's SIM unlocked, but doesn't feel too bad as far as like for phone in hand. And fingerprint sensor on the back. I love that. That's always good. Okay. Skip for now. I'm just gonna skip everything. Skip for now. Set up the biometrics later. It's got face unlock too, so I'll skip the lock screen for later and just get straight into the operating system. And once I do, then I will find out. It's 5:26 p.m. my time. What you guys up to this weekend? How's your Saturday going so far while you guys are hanging out with me? PM. Okay. Next vision, on or off? Oh, leave it on. Gesture. Okay, next. Finish. Doing good, just finding ways to get free things. Free things is not a bad thing, right? Okay, let me go into settings real quick and go to mobile network. We can't go to mobile network, there's no SIM card inside of it. Let's see. Well, it might be network lock. Oh, it says 0 restrictions. Does the phone have eSIM? I don't know. I don't know too much about it, so that's why he sent it to me, so I can figure stuff out about the phone and use it. I'm not sure. I don't think it has. Let's look and see. CL30XE. Take the chat away just for a second. Let's see what I find. Oh, Boost Mobile has it too? That's funny. All right, do that. Let's share the screen. Let's find out. There we go. That's better. All right, so let's see. Display type, IPS LCD 90 Hertz. So it's got 90 Hertz refresh, 6.52 inches on the display. Runs Android 11, MediaTek Dimensity 700 chip. Supports micro SD, so there's a dedicated slot to that. Triple camera setup. You got a 13 megapixel wide angle shooter with the f2.2 aperture, 27 millimeter lens. You got a 2 megapixel depth sensor and a 2 megapixel why do I keep saying pixel macro sensor? So that's interesting. Records in 1080p at 30 frames per second. And the 8 megapixel selfie cam with a 26 millimeter lens. Records in 1080p, 30 frames per second, so it does not record in 60 frames at all. 4,500 milliamp hour battery. Doesn't say that it's eSIM at all. I don't see eSIM at all. So physical SIM. You know what? Hang on just 1 second. Let me grab my other phone and take the visible SIM card out of it, and put it in this and see if it works. Hold on. I left my other phone by my bed. Okay. We're gonna power off the Pixel 6a. Powering it off right now. Nope, not trying to engage. I don't know. I'm not trying to engage the Gemini. Let's power it off. Grab my SIM tool. Always keep it around here on my desk. There it is. Stay there. Stay right there. And take the SIM card out. Throw this in the drawer. All right, let's get the TCL out and let's find the SIM tray. Where's the SIM tray? That's the microphone up there. Oh, way down here. Very interesting. Cool. Well, I'm not gonna throw my SD card in there just yet, but let's see which way does it. There we go. All right, let's find out. If it tells me that it rejects the SIM, then I'll find out just right now. Oh, it is network locked. This device can be remotely unlocked if eligible. Please use the unlock application to unlock the device. Okay, well, let's connect it to Wi-Fi. And I'm gonna download the thing. Hey, the man of the hour is in here. I already unboxed everything, bro, and you did send a little bit of extra stuff. Some cool stuff too you sent me. Change camera angle. Hi, babe. All right, so let's see if I download the let me go to the settings real quick. Okay. We'll figure this out. No, it's good, man. It's good. It's all good, dude. How long have you had this phone? Has it been longer than 6 months? I know, dude. I'm like, the flip phone, is it like fully unlocked too? Because I'm thinking about throwing my SIM in there and just playing around with a flip phone for like a few days just to kind of get my reaction on that. Okay, so it just needs to be network unlocked. Hang on. Why did it do that? Yeah, I'm trying to sign into my Google account to see if I can get the Metro Unlock app. Or was it Metro or was it T-Mobile? Just to be specific. Yeah, it should be compatible with T-Mobile's network, but like exactly which carrier did you get this from? I love you too, babe. Oh, T-Mobile? Okay, I'll look for the T-Mobile unlock app and see if it will unlock it. Okay, so I'll look for the SIM unlock from T-Mobile. If I can get a SIM unlock, that's cool. If not, then I will throw it on Metro, test it out. There we go. Yes, it's me. Google security, right? All right. I will be using this device. Thank you very much. In worst case scenario, I can probably have my sister's help to help me unlock it because she has a T-Mobile account, and really all she would have to do is just like put her SIM inside and then request the unlock, and then yeah. So no matter what, I can get it unlocked. But like to actually like try it out like this coming week, if I can't get it network unlocked right now, I'll just switch and put my Metro on here because T-Mobile phones activate on Metro with no problem. Why is it giving me that issue signing into the Google account? The watch I'm also going to play around with too. So I'm going to charge it up here in a little while to make sure it's got full battery. Yeah, I can throw it on my Metro line. I'll just switch it around and put visible on my iPhone. So my iPhone just finished updating to iOS 17.3.1. The watch, you got it from TikTok shop? Nice. Dude, it feels it doesn't feel cheap. I don't have the straps on it, folks, but yeah, it doesn't feel cheap at all. It actually this feels more premium than my Fit, and I wonder if my Fit straps will fit on this. That'd be kind of interesting. Well, let me pop the visible SIM card out because maybe that's messing around with setting up the device because the device is like, this SIM is not compatible. I'm like, okay, it's not compatible. Chill. Not yet. Not until I unlock it. Skip. Getting your phone ready. Yeah, it was a SIM card that was causing issues right now. It actually feels nice in the hand. No, I don't want to copy anything. I'm sure I don't want to copy nothing. I want to do it from a fresh install. Definitely going to compare this to the A series devices that I have and Moto G Stylus 2022. There it goes, asking me for my Google account setup again. Next, we should have all this information. Getting my Google account signed in. Yeah, this is the first TCL device that I've ever had. I said it's going to be a first for me to try this out. So going in it with fresh setup, not using any of my Android backups, and then that way that and just see how everything does and feels. Let's do fingerprint and pin. Confirm. I like the fingerprints and sensors in the back. I'll add another fingerprint later. Face unlock. Skip that for now. They will be on the 50 series this year? Yeah. Let's see. I agree. Not adding any other Google accounts just yet. So I want to see if I can get the, what the heck? I want to see if I can get the T-Mobile thing. Swipe that away. Let's go into the Play Store. Let's see. T-Mobile. Okay, that app is for Pixels, it says. Yeah, the fingerprint in the back is going to be what's awesome. Yeah, I would have to have my sister unlock it since she has T-Mobile. She can throw a T-Mobile SIM in here. So I'm probably just gonna get this, get my Metro line switched around and put it on here. Is the plan. But so far, I can tell you that I like the screen. 90 hertz refresh is currently enabled. Well, let me double check that. Let's see, turn on dark mode. Let's turn it on now. And that's cool. You can schedule it to be like light mode and dark mode. So that's pretty cool. Oh, dark mode looks really good on this. I don't know if you guys can see how good the blacks look on this display. Yeah, TCL phones, even though IPS has something called, yeah, the Next Vision. Let's see if there's a software update for it. System updates. Check for updates. TCL UI version 4.0. Okay. Oh, since it's up to date. So. Okay. Oh yeah, the refresh rate is automatically turned on at 90 hertz refresh. So that's why it's so buttery smooth. Thank you to whoever scanned the QR code. I appreciate you guys. Oh, I want to play around the camera now. Yes, while using app. Oh wow. I'll post some of these photos later on Threads and on Twitter so you guys can see just what I'm seeing. This is not bad at all. Do a quick little video test that I'm live streaming right now. I just want to see how video does too as well. Okay, let's flip it around to the selfie. Not bad. Portrait. It captures my lazy eye. Gene, thanks so much for the super chat. Appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. Yeah, the camera is actually not bad. I mean, if If you can capture my lazy eye, that's good. Because I do have a lazy eye. I don't know if anyone's noticed that. My right eye is lazy. It closes more than this, but that's only because, what was it? I want to say like 5 years ago, almost. I thought I had a stroke because my left side of my face went completely paralyzed for like a week, but it wasn't a stroke. It is like a nerve that kind of like comes out from your brain through your skull. There's like a hole over here by your temple, and that nerve comes out, and I guess it was inflamed, so it was pinched by the opening that it comes out through, and it just stopped sending signals to my face. So the left side of my face was just, it was bad. It sucked. Hope to never have that happen again. But Mike, thank you so much for this. I'm not too worried about 4K recording, but I'm definitely going to get this set up sometime here soon and start using it. So, you know what? Since I'm excited and very grateful to Mike here. Oh, let's see what happens. Let's find. I have to play around with this. I want to turn it on just to kind of like play around with it. Take that off. It's packing KaiOS. I remember hearing a lot about KaiOS, which was just basically a simplified operating system for phones that like flip phones. I gotta mess with this, okay? Yes, it's not a smartphone and super, oh crap. T-Mobile. Gotcha. So definitely could more than likely pop this on Metro. More than likely pop this on Metro, and yeah. Our end button. Yes, our end call button is our power button. I mean, come on, everybody. Wow. Oh. 4G LTE? This doesn't have service on it, does it? Oh, let's find out. Wow, this is gonna be a learning curve for me to. Oh, snap. Let's see, hold on. Did you guys hear that shutter sound? Holy crap, that's so nostalgic right there. Wow. Go left or right to record video. Video recording on the Alcatel Go Flip 4, a flip phone that's people today call a dumb phone. But man, you know how nostalgic this is. This phone is so reliable. I'm pretty sure it could take an ass whipping and just be just fine. Now, I wouldn't say the video quality is the best compared to today's smartphones, but this would be 100 times better than the flip phones we had in 2000, 2001, for sure. Hands down, this thing is awesome. Oh, you just forgot to take the SIM out? Okay. I may just grab another phone line on Metro and then throw this phone on there. Just to test it out. Oh my God, my wife is gonna laugh at me later. Let's see. Text messaging. Do you guys remember this? Sorry if the brightness is so bright on it. Man. Okay, let's start a new message. Well, let's see. Let me go to just the message body itself and let me see if I can do this. Okay. Oh my God. "45 seconds to type hello." Let me back out of it. Mike, thank you so much for this, man. This is so cool. This is such a surprise and so cool. I mean, sending me out to TCL to try out, sending me, a flip phone for nostalgic. I'm really gonna do a nostalgic review on this using this phone as my template to talk about it. The Alcatel Link Zone 2. This is super awesome, only because I have one already, but like the battery and stuff is missing out of it. So you sending me this, and then me setting up a hotspot service line on this is going to come in handy traveling to San Antonio, and it doubles up as a power bank, so that's also pretty cool too. And then of course playing around with the watch, I'm definitely going to do that. Yeah, it's just, it's the camera, my Galaxy A53. I'm sure if I lowered the brightness, let me see. We'll go to options real quick and see if I can lower down the brightness. Let's do list view. No. Hang on, back up. Okay, let's go here. Tweet fit. Is this like a Twitter client? I don't think this would work with X anymore. Please log in. Wait a minute. This thing is Wi-Fi capable. Hold on. Oh, I'm such a fucking nerd. So fucking geeking out on this. Let me get this connected to Wi-Fi. Okay. No, I don't want to do that. I want to go to the Wi-Fi settings. It is on available networks. Let's connect to my Wi-Fi. Oh, it can pick up my Wi-Fi. Okay, this is going to be hard as hell to type. Holy shit. I have like a 30-character Wi-Fi password. Okay, so let's start off with that. Wait, no, I don't want to. No. I want to capitalize it. Oh man, this is going to be so tricky. Hang on. Okay. I'm so focused because I'm trying to make sure that I don't mess up the password. Wait, we'll go one step back. Let's see if I can connect. Wait, how do I? One of them has to be capitalized. How the hell do I capitalize? Oh, there we go. Found out. Found out how to do it. It's hard to text on a flip. Well, it's hard when you haven't done it in a while. Oh, wait, I know what. It is. There we go. That is the password. What the fudge? All right, I'll connect to the Wi-Fi later when I do like a little quick review. I'm just like, yeah, Gene. I totally suck at T9 texting right now. Whoa. I feel the nostalgia there. It's gonna be fun playing around with it. As a matter of fact, I'll probably show my kids reactions. Put the box over there real quick. Hang on, I'm gonna mute my mic really quickly because I'm one of those dads that screams from the room. So hang on. Get my dog's reactions. Come here, close the door. Close the door. Okay, you're gonna help me out with this video real quick.
Okay.
All right, so come here. Get you in the video shot because my friends here would like to see your reaction to something.
Okay.
All right, so you have an iPhone that you use right now, right? And you use the Solera 5G Plus, right? You use a lot of Android phones, right? Could you use something like this today?
I think.
What are you laughing at it for? This is the type of phones that I had when I was like Destiny's age.
That's cool. That's fine.
Yeah, but there's not a lot to it. I mean,
there's like YouTube stuff and like weather messages, camera and stuff like that.
yeah. Oh, it has Google Maps on here, but like, see, most of the stuff we didn't have. Like, we didn't have Google Maps. Don't be shy. Get in the camera shot. We didn't have Maps or Google.
Music.
We had music, but you had to upload your own MP3 file. So you had to connect it to a computer and then upload your MP3s.
Oh.
And well, they got these games, Guardians. You want to see how the camera works?
Yeah.
All right, let me go back to it and see if I can find the camera.
Okay. That's how the camera looks.
Yeah, let me take a picture of you.
No. No.
Okay, let's preview. You moved, so it got all blurry. So if I took away your iPhone and put you on this, look, stay in the shot. They want to see your reaction. I took away your iPhone, your Solero, all the smartphones, and I put you and Destiny on this. Would you survive?
No.
No? Thank you for helping me out. Love you.
No. I'm probably dead for Fortnite now.
You're gonna go play. It made her want to go play Fortnite now. Oh man, that's my youngest daughter, Nevaeh.
Yeah, I died in Fortnite.
What?
I died.
You died?
Yes.
Sorry. Oh man. Kids today could not survive on this. Oh, I missed that sound. Right? And then. Now I know Mike can do this with his Moto Razr Flip. Oh yeah, definitely. Nguyen Dang, definitely. If they actually have a chore board up here as well as maintaining their grades. So yeah, if grades slip, both, I'll find another one like this and buy it and put both her and her sister on this and make them carry this. Because I mean, you can still take photos and the photo quality on this is really good. You can also take video. It's got some stuff. It's got Google Maps, so they should be able to map their way around. And it's also got Google through KaiOS that will allow them to search stuff. Yeah, they just I don't know if I saw YouTube. Oh, there is YouTube on here. When I connect this to Wi-Fi later, I'm gonna do a nostalgic review on this, so be on the lookout for that video. Definitely going to be messing with the TCL. I'm also gonna set this up later on tonight and probably just pair it to my iPhone to use. The flip phone was what we had back then, so we dealt with it until yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I'm probably gonna make my daughter like mess around with this phone, like take her other phones away and just have this connected to Wi-Fi and have her use it in the house connected to Wi-Fi and then get their reactions to it. Hey, I'm gonna try something real quick. I'm gonna unplug my earbuds from my microphone here. And 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Yes. Okay, I gotta plug back in right now. So now entertainment means push-ups and exercise. Yep. it's gonna be a learning curve for them. A lot of the memories of how to use it and stuff is coming back to me. It's just like I just have to play around with it, which I am. I mean, after this live stream, I'm probably gonna chill and like have a movie on and just have this, you know, connected to the Wi-Fi and then just start messing around with it. By the way, if you're not already subbed to his channel, please subscribe to his channel. Please subscribe to BTech Reviews. Okay. 13.9, so you're almost hitting 14,000 subs, man. Nice. And you got like 1.1 thousand videos on there. Like, my channel is just so bad. I'm at 12,562 subscribers, but I have like over 3,000 videos on my channel. So, yeah, it's just not looking good for me. Oh yeah, I'm sure it'll be very difficult texting, especially if I have to text something really fast. Doing the T9 text is going to be, it's going to take a while. I'm sure if I use the phone like solid with no other phone to use for like 3 months or 6 months, I'll probably be really fast at T9 texting, because I used to be really fast at it back in the day. But I'm sure like a lot of us that have had these types of phones pretty much do know how to quickly type messages with T9 texting. Of course, our flip phones were a little bit smaller back then, because I know this is a newer one. Obviously, it's going to have a bigger display inside because it has access to YouTube. You'd be watching YouTube videos like this, probably. Because seeing it in this way, it'd be a lot smaller than making it full screen and having it like that. But let's see.
T-Mobile may collect information about you.
Oh my God, speakerphone. That's crazy. The noises. Yeah, I made a phone call from it and it routed me to T-Mobile, and I guess they're probably gonna be like, if I want to reactivate the line or something, which no, I'm not gonna do that. Like I said, it works on Metro. When it works on T-Mobile, it will work on Metro. Oh man. Oh, that's a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. Again, Mike, thank you so much for the package, man. I really, really appreciate it. Does that flip phone have SD support? That's a good question. Let's see. Yes, it does. Micro SD card slot. Got an 1815 milliamp hour battery, 4G LTE connectivity, web browser, email and calendar, music player and video player, voice over LTE, Wi-Fi calling capable, 2 megapixel rear camera, and a 2.8 inch internal display with a 1.44 inch external display. So, and it looks like UMTS bands 2, 4, 5, and then LTE bands 2, 4, 5, 12, 25, 26, 41, 66, and 71. So it can connect to band 71. It's not, obviously not 5G, so it's not going to be N71. I didn't see an FM radio. I would, if it does, I would think it would, because it would use your headphones like as an antenna if you have it plugged in. Let me go in here and see. We have, well, there's a store, so you're able to download some stuff. News, kite weather, messages, camera, gallery, games. Mike, you forgot to delete some photos, bro. I have a photo of your dog. And then DDR as well. There's like 3 photos from BTech that's still on this phone. And then the box for the Alcatel Go Flip. Let's see. Games, utilities. What utilities do they have? To do, recorder. Okay. So this is basic utilities. Clock, Google, music. Is music FM or? Nope. Just getting for music in your library. So you got to have MP3s. I don't see an FM player. Oh, wait, there is. There is. Oh, gosh. FM radio. So it does have an FM radio player on here. You know what? This obviously would be a very good phone to kind of get away from smartphones if you want to get away from all that. Still have some accessibility to like Google and Google Maps and YouTube, but to like get away from like, you know, Twitter and Threads and Instagram and all that, and definitely put that, you know, put this phone to use. So hell, one day I may just want to just use something like this and just move my line on Metro over to this phone and just use this and this alone. I mean, I have a ton of MP3s that I can put on an SD card and just load it into the phone. So I have my music here, plug it into my stereo deck in the car, play music. No, I wouldn't do that to him. I mean, you know what? If I was a stupid ass to try and do that to Mike, it'd be pretty retarded. And then going to meet up with him next month when I go to San Antonio, so like, you know, he could have me arrested or beat the crap out of me, whatever he chooses to do. Like, yeah, I would never do that to him. That's the reason why I didn't show you guys that on the box what name he put, because it has his address, and I don't want to show that to anybody. Just like I don't want to show my address to anybody. He has my address, so he knows where to find me. Oh man, this is a lot of good stuff, a lot of goodies. Super appreciative, man. Super appreciative. Pop my neck. That felt good. But yeah, eventually both Mike and I are gonna link up and do a podcast, basically just talking about the events that happened on SmackDown last night. I loved it. You know, I loved how they introduced Triple H. They actually used his real name, Paul Levesque, so they called him Paul Triple H Levesque. Love what he had to say. Big shocker on that. Oh yeah. I'll DM you the dates that I'm gonna be there. I mean, I don't know if you're available now, Mike, if you want to go on Scorpion Deathlock and talk about it. I don't know if you're available now. I think, didn't you have something going on today? Or something going on tonight? I don't know. If you're available to talk SmackDown, I'm available now, obviously. I unboxed everything, and hopefully everyone enjoyed what I showed and enjoyed what you sent to me. So Triple H ain't going to be able to do that for a while just because, I mean, you know, he's had some heart problems. Okay, definitely let us know. Drop a link to the Scorpion Deathlock podcast too. I don't know if any of you guys that watch wrestling are subscribed to that channel, but it's Mike's wrestling podcast, and I guest host with him a couple of times, and Mill Hustle's guest host with him, right? So it's usually like it's either him, me, or it's all three of us on there, and we just basically, you know, shoot the shit with what's going on in wrestling. So if you like hearing about that subject, and you definitely want to follow that YouTube channel so you guys don't miss when we go live. Yeah, he has a pacemaker, so he can't really do it. So I know a lot of people felt that it was reaching, and he was teasing maybe him versus The Rock at WrestleMania, but that's not gonna go. I mean, if they were to do it, it would probably be the same way like how Bret Hart wrestled Vince McMahon, which, you know, really wasn't much to it. Bret didn't do a lot. Most of the Hart family got their licks in, but that's only to kind of like cover up the fact that Because of Bret Hart's stroke and everything that he had prior, to not have him fall into an episode where he, has another stroke or a heart attack or something, So, if Triple H was to get in the ring, it would be something like that. It would be something like, Hulk Hogan versus Sting in TNA. It would be that type of thing. There wouldn't be a lot of high action happening there. They would have to really keep the pace of the match very slow. But it was really cool to see what happened. There we go. Link to the channel, the Scorpion Deathlock Podcast, if you're into watching pro wrestling like WWE, AEW, Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro, Lucha Underground, any of those, we talk about it on there. And we would love to have you guys come and subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, so when we go live, you don't miss when we're live, so you can be in there. We don't exile anybody. You can share your ideas of what you think, the storyline of, a promo should be, and we're not going to cut you down for that. You know what I mean? The only time that you will get barred from that channel is if you post some dumb shit like trolling. But other than that, if you're talking wrestling, nothing's taboo. So, and those that watch the live stream are definitely a part of the show. You guys are these special guest hosts always. We feed off of that. So I would definitely love to have more people subscribe to the channel and watch the podcast that we do. We're currently at 32 subs. That's awesome. I do know that, I do talk about wrestling on my second channel. My second channel is just like a whatever's channel, mostly dedicated to like my photography and videography, but also talks about, like other things too. So, but I definitely enjoy talking more, wrestling on the Scorpion Deathlock Podcast, because I love having the vibe of other people in there bouncing off and just, sharing our thoughts and opinions about things. Yes, definitely help us get us to 100. And we love having you watching us, Michael. We love having you watching us, definitely. I really, and to be quite serious with everybody, like I love talking about tech. I love coming on here on my channel and live streaming about it and putting up videos about it. I would really, really honestly, like my dream is to see the Scorpion Deathlock Podcast reach up to 10,000 subscribers. I would love people to come in and really watch us. I mean, I know there's a lot of, YouTube channels that cover, WWE and, or that they have their favorites, or they cover wrestling in general. I guess, one of the main things that made me gravitate to want to do the Scorpion Deathlock Podcast with Mike is, when I was a little kid, I used to, fuck it, I'll embarrass myself. So heavy into wrestling. I mean, like at the time when I was a little kid, about 6-7 years old, my favorite wrestler was the Ultimate Warrior. And I remember my dad got really pissed off at me because I took permanent marker and drew the Warrior symbol face paint on my face and drew on my undies the Ultimate Warrior logo. My dad was so pissed. I cut up one of my shirts and made the little arm ribbons and the leg ribbons. And my dad was so pissed off at me. But like, I used to, as my imagination, I used to like, my sister used to get mad at me because she had like this really big teddy bear. And I used to take it into my room as my wrestling dummy and just wrestle, body slams, suplexes, and all that stuff, everything. And plus, the Warrior was more of like a power user. So, the gorilla press, all that stuff I would do. And while I'm wrestling, I would commentate myself, So like being on the Scorpion Deathlock Podcast allowed me to basically be, like a commentator. I know WrestleMania is going to be the heavy, so I know that my colleagues would not really want to be live throughout the entire event. But one of these days, I would like to have a live stream with them where we're all actively watching the pay-per-view and commentating on it. Being a third-party commentator to the pay-per-view, that'd be pretty cool. But it would have to be something where, I'm okay talking and watching at the same time. WrestleMania probably wouldn't be the thing. Gorilla press is way superior to the Stinky Man leg drop. I was super excited when the Ultimate Warrior won the WWF Championship from Hulk Hogan and was a dual champion. I think he was a dual champion for like a week, and then he dropped the Intercontinental Championship, which I thought was stupid that he did that. Bill Hustles is JBL. You know, Mill Hustles, like I like when he's on there because he brings a different dynamic and a different perspective, and that's always great. Like when you have a host or a bunch, like a couple of hosts agreeing on everything, it just makes it dull, right? So Mill Hustles thinking outside the box, like thinking that Roman's going to defend the belt twice at WrestleMania, once against The Rock, once against Cody Rhodes. Like some people might say that that's not logical, but it's still nice that he throws that in there, right? Kind of mixes it up and gives a different perspective, because sometimes they do those curveballs that you think they would never do, and they do it, right? So if Mills brings that up and talks about it, well then it's put out there. A WWE CEOs in hot water for I know about that. I'm not gonna talk too much about that. But I know about that. It's not just Vince McMahon. Brock Lesnar's involved. There's a lot of old timers, that are involved in that. So I know that BTech and Mill Hustles talked about it on the Scorpion Deathlock podcast. So definitely watch the replay on that. And right now WWE doesn't have to worry about it because the McMahons don't own WWE anymore, right? TKO Endeavor owns WWE. Where someone would do a shoulder breaker into the edge of the ring versus onto their knee. That's probably a little dangerous. I mean, if you're holding the weight of your opponent and you're doing a shoulder breaker, you have somewhat of a control of how hard their shoulder is going to impact your knee. But if you do it from the outside ring to the edge of the ring itself, you may not know how hard or how fast their body weight and how hard they're coming down. You could break their shoulder or superly dislocate it, and they don't want to do that. It would be cool to see. It would have to be practiced so many times that wrestlers become very familiar on how to execute it without hurting their opponent in the ring. That's the ultimate thing. Is being safe, because you want these guys to have longevity. You want them to be around and to have more feuds and storylines with other people. You don't want to take somebody's career away from them, and then dream matches that can happen. Because it's like there is one match that I am still superly upset about that never happened and should have happened, and I wish it happened in their prime. But The Undertaker versus Sting in their prime is something that I would really have loved to see. Both of them towards their age of retirement, I didn't want to see that. Yeah. So, anyways, you know what? I've been on here for about an hour. Again, I want to thank Mike, BTech Review, for sending me out this these surprise that was definitely a surprise. I know he told me that he said he put some extra stuff in the box. I wasn't thinking about a lot of things. And also, Mike, you weren't here earlier when I said it, but I'm gonna put my youngest daughter on Boost Mobile on the 3-month $45 plan. That gives them, I think, like 5 gigs of data. And so you sent me a SIM kit. So thank you for sending this to me, because then I can get this activated for her and put her on that plan. And then I'll be paying her and my other daughter's phone bill like every 3 months. Because they've practiced so many times that they literally know how to hit somebody with a chair without causing permanent damage. I mean, yes, you're going to lose brain cells no matter what, taking an impact to the head, but they practice with it. Like, before I end the podcast, just to kind of share with you guys, there was a time where, I don't know if you guys remember, when Stone Cold and Vince were at odds ends all the time. And The Undertaker and Kane broke Vince McMahon's leg. So they cut a promo, or like a backstage shoot, and not a shoot, but like a backstage thing where Vince was in the hospital and he was wearing a hospital gown, and Stone Cold dressed up as one of the nurses and whooped the crap out of him in there. And he hit Vince in the head with the bedpan, the little metal bedpans. And so he talked about it in an interview. He said, that he was nervous he hit himself a couple of times in his head to know where he could hit with the bedpan, where it's not going to hurt Vince, where it would look and sound realistic, but not cause damage. And Vince, he told Vince that he wasn't too sure about it because it was a real bedpan. It wasn't a prop that they had made. It was a real bedpan. And Vince just told him, hey, just waffle me with it. It's fine. Vince is one of those guys that, aside from what he's accused of, Vince is one of those guys that, really had like a lot of fun. Like over the last several years, I have collected a playlist that I like to personally watch myself, and it's stories about Vince McMahon doing some really stupid shit, like Vince betting, Bret Hart, that Bret Hart couldn't put him in the sharpshooter, and they're at a bar drinking, right? So it's Vince, it's all the WWF guys, the Hart Foundation was there, and I forgot who it was that mouthed off, and oh no, it wasn't the sharpshooter, it was the Heart Attack. They dared Bret Hart and Jim Neidhart to put Vince in the Heart Attack. And so Vince went ahead and did that. He took the hit. Vince always took moves from people. He did things to make sure they were safe for his wrestlers. When they would practice and choreograph, pay-per-views and, Monday Night Raw and stuff, he would do these things. Vince was also a prankster. Like, I don't know if you guys ever saw the video where they talked about it, where Vince McMahon, like the Big Show had like an air mattress, a really big air mattress for him to sleep on when he would travel. He's at hotels. And one night, Vince, like military, crawled all the way over to the Big Show's air mattress while Big Show was asleep. And he put a hole in it to make it deflate. And it completely deflated. And Big Show was pissed and he was mad. And he was like, so upset. And Vince played it off too. Vince was like, yeah, we're going to get to the bottom of it. We'll find out who did it. That's not right. That's fucked up. And I'm like laughing because it was Vince who popped Big Show's air mattress, right? Same way like how, before Randy Orton was married and settled down with a family, he ripped the urinal out of the wall. Like he was in the bathroom with Cody Rhodes and he's like, yo, Code. And he grabbed the urinal and he's like, watch this. And he pulled it and ripped it out of the wall. And the whole bathroom in the hotel flooded. And like the next day, WWE officials were in a meeting room with the wrestlers and they were like, there's cameras here. We're going to find out. We're going to get to the bottom of it. And Randy Orton stepped out amongst the crowd of wrestlers and said, yeah, I want to know who did it too. And, Cody's reaction, because he was new in WWE at the time, was just like, whoa, like, wait a minute, you're the one who did it, but like he didn't snitch on him. So yeah. They do a lot of things and they practice a lot of things to make sure that it's safe, right? This is why like the whole thing with Owen Hart was such a hard thing to take, was because if I'm not mistaken, I think Vince came down from the rafters the way that the Blue Blazer was supposed to come down, just to test it to make sure that everything was working properly. And Vince needs to take an F5 off the top. What the hell? Onto the announcer table without. Man, oh man. Yeah, if he's found guilty of all this, my perception of Vince does change a lot, right? I'm not going to say the man's guilty of it, right? Because you know what? You're innocent until proven guilty. I do believe in that. And even though there's evidence that you see online about what, he's done, that doesn't, in my eyes, that doesn't make him guilty until he's found guilty in a court of law. All those things he's accused of is very, very messed up. And what he's accused of doing to get Brock Lesnar to re-sign with WWE, that's even more messed up on both Vince and Brock Lesnar's part. Only because, one, the type of thing that Brock Lesnar wanted was disgusting as hell. Two, Brock is married, so why the hell would he step out on Sable? And if he's not with Sable anymore, I'm sure he could find someone that would mesh well with him. I don't know. I just find it so totally weird. But maybe we'll talk about that again in the Scorpion Deathlock podcast. So again, subscribe to the Scorpion Deathlock. You definitely want to catch our podcast and what we discuss about it. We would love to have all of you in there. If you guys are all wrestling fans, we would love to have you guys in there when we're live and having discussions and everything like that. I would deeply appreciate it. And I would love for one day for us to reach 10,000 subscribers on the Scorpion Deathlock podcast. That would be amazing. Yeah, I'll agree with this too. He does look in bad shape. all these allegations and where they're coming from and all the other stuff is yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, we could do it tomorrow sometime. I mean, you can set it up tonight, and that way, you know, like notifications will go out to remind people that tomorrow we're going to be live. And yeah, I'll get with you later on about that. Like, I'll tell you when I'm going to be able to be available. Oh yeah, I'd be so happy with 100 subscribers. That'd be nice. That'd be totally nice. You know what would be totally cool is that the Scorpion Deathlock grew so much that we were able to make a side living off of it, doing what we love to do, talk about wrestling, man. That'd be so amazing too. Right? We have our own tech channels and we do make something on these channels. You know, I'm not gonna lie to people. But it would also be cool, you know, the podcast generates something too. Split it equally. But that's for another topic, another time, another place. I love you guys very much. I appreciate you guys for being here and hanging out with me and seeing what Mike sent me. And again, Mike, thank you so much for everything that you've sent. I got lots to mess around with, so I appreciate that. I'm gonna go and relax the rest of the day and play around with this. Get this connected to my Wi-Fi, record some short video clips, and upload it to Twitter and Threads. If you guys are following me on Threads, that'd be cool too. I make scraps too, but you know what? Like the scraps that I make that goes to my kids, like they use it. Like I tell people, everything that I make from AdSense through YouTube goes to my daughters and my son. Allows them to go to McDonald's or whatever they want. You know, they want to go to the movies, they get to go to the movies and watch a movie they want to see. It goes to them. So that's why I monetize every video. Like I work a job, I make a paycheck, that goes to bills. My wife works, that goes to bills. You know, what I make off YouTube goes to my daughters, goes to my son. Not for a college savings or anything like that, because I have that already set up. Everything I make on YouTube goes directly to them. All the super chats, if you guys hit the QR code and dono through Venmo, all that goes to my kids. I give it all to them. So that's where it goes. For those who don't know and want to know where it's going to them. That's how it's supporting my channel. It goes to them. Everything else that I get on the channel, I either buy it or cool people like Mike send it to me. Hope I'm also getting it from Facebook. Yeah, I'm still getting it from Facebook. It's not a lot. I think from Facebook, for the videos that I post up, I make anywhere between $40 to $70 a month. Yeah, you can get it monetized from Reels. Yeah, 40 to 70 bucks is what I make on Facebook. But like, yeah, I'll show you that when I get to San Antonio, and if we meet up, I'll show you all the stuff that that I'm doing that gives me a little extra money to give to my kids, and maybe you can use that as your hustles and hustle some more to get some extra money, because we all could use extra money nowadays. That's for another topic. And by the way, Joys of San Joaquin Valley, I am gonna start talking current event news, like not really political, but current event news on my second channel. So you definitely want to be subscribed to that channel, because I know you have a lot of input about politics and current events and stuff like that, and that would be the perfect place for you to just unleash yourself and your point of views and everything like that. Plus too, like there's things that you and I don't agree on, so it's always good to have someone that doesn't agree with me, so it creates dialogue to have discussions. We'd love to see you there sometime when I go live. So be subscribed to the second channel. All right, I'm rambling on. I'll let you guys go. I love you guys very much. Be safe. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.